Good
Hey,
afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Into the Fire. What's up, Bob?
how you doing? Yeah, all good, isn't it?
It's been a good day. Let's say hello to everybody out here in Facebook world and YouTube. Let's do that. Mary
Right.
Beth, hello. How are you doing? I'm sure this is you, Bob, right? Welcome all.
It is. It
It,
is.
it is. It is. Hello, Mary Beth. That's Bob saying hello to you, Mary Beth. Just in case you was wondering. Paula, how are you doing? Good to see you. Oh, here we go. A little bit. Something's unright about that. Hey, hi, evil cutie poo tootie one. Good to see you. We got Craig. What's going on, buddy? How are you doing? I Cream Cycle Bob. Hi, Cream Cycle Bob.
I haven't got a clue what that means, but there you go.
Apparently, I'm not even going to say it.
I tell you what though, it's going to be a fun show tonight because we've already been chatting with the guys backstage, and we said to them, "Look, we're not going to ask you questions because we don't want to. We use it all up before we get on." And then we got into the most surreal conversation
Surreal?
ever. Well, it felt surreal listening to it.
Well, I mean, I've discovered in the last week there's a new app for my TV. It's called Discovery Plus, where they group a bunch of dumbass hillbillies onto one station and put a bunch of, I'd swear, just some absolute best programming you can actually find. Everybody who has got $6 a month, I advise you to pay that fucking subscription fee because you're going to find some amazing shows. Like these guys I seen today, they're like four hillbillies in West Virginia chasing the Wolfman. I fucking loved it. They actually believed that they was chasing the Wolfman.
Come on, let's face it. If you thought the Wolfman was in a forest near you, you'd be out there, wouldn't you?
Fuck no, it's a Wolfman. Why would I want to? Why would I be out there? Why would I be out there, Bob?
Well, you just take a slow friend with
First
you,
of
and you
all,
know.
first of all, there was four guys. All four of them were. I'm not saying nothing about people overweight, but they were overweight. They wore overalls. They all carried a shotgun. So if a fucking Wolfman jumped out on them and tried to kill them, there would be no fucking way that they'd be able to run
Well,
because they're in the middle of the fucking Appalachian Mountains, in the middle of nowhere, in the complete darkness, hunting for the Wolfman. These guys got infrared cameras. Everything they see it's red. It's a Wolfman. These guys are scaring the shit out of each other, and they're all carrying fucking shotguns. What I see is a bad presidential golf outing. Remember that time where? Do you remember that time where George Bush was out fucking golfing and Dick Cheney was out golfing? I think it's what it was actually, and one of his partners was hunting. And Dick Cheney ended up getting shot or something like that by his hunting partner. Shit like that happens.
It does. It does. I tell you.
Yes, right. But we have a great show tonight. We have a very talented band that we've been following here for the last few months. And we got introduced to them by Tina from Forge,
Yeah.
Nathan Carley. They played them on their show, Sound Pylon. We're playing them here on Interdemon Radio, I should say. A great band. So without further ado, Bob, won't you introduce them?
Bring him on. Yeah. This is the fantastic band, Bad Actress. Hey, hey.
Welcome,
Hello.
fellas.
We are the Wolfman Hunters.
Yeah.
First of all, how are you doing, chick?
I'm good, yeah. Getting there.
Getting there?
Yeah, it's been pretty.
Yeah, I think we should let people know because it was really fascinating this week. We're watching all this unfold. You did a couple of gigs last week, guys, and from what I understand, you actually played through the pain on stage and then came off and ended up being taken to the hospital to have your appendix removed.
Yeah, I had an operation on the Thursday. I had like a cyst on my neck, so I had that removed. Then we went away on the Friday. Played Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And Sunday before the show, I was like, "Oh, I'm not feeling so great. Don't know about this." Then I thought it was maybe like a bladder infection or something, so I just canned a lot of cranberry juice, and then I think it was a placebo thing because I drank the cranberry juice and I was like, I'm feeling all right now, so we'll give it a go. Played the show, and then afterwards we're packing up, and I was starting to feel a bit weird. So it just kind of got worse and worse. And I went to the hospital. Yeah, turned it to be my pen.
Guess my volume was on.
Did you see that ginger jump?
It's the first time I've heard my bloody phone for ages, that.
I see he jumped so fucking bad. I seen the freckles pop off his skin.
Hey, look, I'm honestly, it shows you if I can move like that, I would have been fit enough to outrun a werewolf.
I was going to say, it looks like you just jumped from Wolfman.
So let's, everybody who is tuning in, and I don't know who Bad Actress is, starting with Tommy, kind of tell what you do in the band, what your role is in the band, and we'll just go right down to the next two.
Well, I'm the accountant, so I handle all the finances.
Secretary.
No, I actually suck at maths. I play rhythm guitar for the band and backing vocals.
I'm going to say
Louis.
Louis. Okay. What about you, buddy?
I play drums and I do backing vocals as well.
Excellent.
Do we even have to ask what Chick does?
I don't think so. If you've seen Bad Actress, we know that Chick's a guitarist, don't we?
He's the
Doesn't
one
he
you're
say
looking
that?
at.
Doesn't he say that funny?
I'm the actual accountant.
He is actually, so he is.
So how long have you guys been together, Bad Actress? How long have you guys been together as a band?
Too fucking long.
Too long?
No.
That's usually how it works. You guys don't even look like you guys been together too long. You guys aren't even old enough to be together too long.
Yeah, I'm telling you. When I first joined, those two were in school, and now they're not in school. Both have jobs. They grow up so fast. I'm the oldest, just for reference, and I look the youngest, but that's fine.
Well, these things happen, don't they? I mean, look at me. I'm older than Sid. Would you believe I'm 3 years older than Sid?
I believe it.
I wouldn't actually. No, sorry.
See, I really like Tom. He's a good lad, isn't he?
No, he's not. I'm going to have to take him off the show.
No,
So
I've been. I'm gonna take a guess and say 4 years.
Yeah, something like that.
So you guys started the band and you guys was in high school then?
Tommy wasn't. Were you? No.
No, it's been a
No,
long time
Tommy-
since I've been in school.
He was an old man already.
Yeah,
He's been an old man since I've met him.
I'm only 24.
Yeah, you've got that old man smell.
Thanks.
Old man start. Where does official old man start, Chick?
Where does what, sorry?
Where does official old man age start?
Well, for Tommy, it was 18 apparently.
Yeah, that's why I just got fed up with everything and everyone.
Let's have a mini quiz like what we normally do. If you three guys were looking at Sid, what age would you pin to him?
Why are we talking about me?
Because they already know that I'm older than you, so we'll take a punt. I mean, I look young and angelic.
He's younger than Tommy, that's for sure.
He's younger than Tommy.
Take a guess, fellas. Let's humor Bob. Let's humor him. Take a guess.
I reckon 19.
Yeah, that's good. Win it. We don't have to answer no more. That's it. That's all. We don't have to talk about it no more. He just said 19 years old. I'll take that.
Done
Well,
it,
there you go.
That's it.
I'll take
Done
that.
invested.
Bob is, how old are you, Bob?
Me, I'm
31.
50.
I am 47.
Oh.
So we're both two old cats. Yeah, we've been around the time that you guys are. What I like about the band Bad Actress is that you guys remind me of my funny that I'm going to say this, but you guys remind me of my childhood. The music reminds me, the way you guys dress and perform reminds me of my childhood. I grew up on 80s hair metal. The whole sound, the whole big hair, all the scarves around the mics, the whole fucking thing I grew up on. So it's kind of ironic that I say you guys remind me of my childhood.
Well, yeah, it's exactly the same for me. It definitely do. And the great thing is we don't see many bands like that now. And that's where you're a very distinctive band, I think. You stand out because you're the only ones who I've come across who are really doing that sort of style.
Are we even close to the idea? Because we're just like outsiders looking into the band. We're fans.
Absolutely. I think
Yeah.
that's what we grew up on as well. just not when it was popular.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's still popular. I mean, you still got bands, and I'm not comparing you guys to them, but you got bands like Steel Panther that kind of bring in the '80s feel. I mean, their lyrics are kind of funny, and they almost feel like a parody to the '80s, but they still play well. Their music's fun to listen to. They're fun to watch, and they remind you of a lot of the '80s bands.
Mm. They're great musicians.
And they are, and watching you guys listen to the music, honestly, this takes me back to when I was 15, 16 years old, listening to bands like Cinderella, Bon Jovi, bands like that, Warrant, Poison. I mean, that's the shit that I grew up on in the 80s. So it's nice to actually see your generation kind of picking up that mantle.
Oh, well, thanks, man. It's really the best kind of music out there, so why would we listen to anything else?
Well, exactly. Yeah. I think we should probably give everybody a taste. Let them get to hear what the band's like.
Yeah, I think Bob. I think you're right. I think we should do that, shouldn't we?
I'll grab my acoustic guitar right now.
Here, I got a song one here. Here it goes. Let's do the Bad Actress. This is their song. This is Red Hot, guys. We're gonna play the video, and we'll be right back with the band. I love that ending of that song.
Great, isn't it?
That guitar, where I just like the sound of that guitar and that song. But yeah, that video is pretty fun to watch, isn't it, guys?
That was filmed in here.
In your room?
Oh, yeah, that's the room. That's
Yeah.
the room.
That's the room. What kind of stuff happens in that room besides making videos?
Prostate checks.
Everything.
Chick?
Everything.
Mm.
Appendix removals. And
Bandage remover, tending to wounds. That's what happens. I get an occasional sponge bath in that bedroom, guys. Occasional sponge baths. You
I have to comment.
Keep the wounds clean. Yeah. No,
you're
Bob.
welcome anytime, Sid.
Bob, before we do anything else, we have to address one thing in comments real quick, okay?
Yeah, I think I know which one you're going to.
Creepsicle Bob, will you please say her name?
Little bit unright.
Say it sexier than that. Say it's 50 Shades Sexy.
50 Shades Sexy.
Say it in your most English accent.
50 Shades. Little, I just can't do sexy, can I? little bit unright. Ooh.
Really good.
The Popeye look at the end.
I've got to ask before I forget. We played that video last night on Talking with Demons, preparing everybody for you guys coming on tonight. And I've watched it again tonight. And right towards the end, there's I forget which guy he was, but he's sort of like there's somebody he pops the head out from behind like one of the bad actress signs, and he's standing there with this look on the face as if to say, "Yeah, I've got to get rid of this. I've been drinking far too much of the group's cranberry juice."
That's not me. That's not me who comes out from the curtain.
I missed the face, but it looked like someone was being relieving himself behind the bad actress side. But if it's your room, I'm sure he wasn't.
That's our newest member, Alexi. So you got to give him a break. He's the new guy. So.
Oh well, we'll let him pee on the sign.
Aye, I might as well go.
And you guys are getting a lot of good comments in here.
Yeah, I was going to say thank you to everyone for the lovely.
Paula says, "Man, they are great."
Thank you, Paula.
Sean here says their own kind of rockers. Greg here says it's like going back to Corp Sheffield last Saturday night, lads. Is that where you guys played at? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I still had an appendix that day, actually.
You still have the appendix.
That was my last day. Yeah.
And then
So what happened, Chick? When you were actually on stage, could you actually feel it just getting worse as you went through the set and just played on like a trooper, or?
I was kind of hoping it would.
He had to run off mid set during an Ace of Spades cover.
I did actually. I had to go for a piss.
Do you realise if you'd have actually like collapsed on stage, you could have had the whole of the British media getting you some publicity going?
Damn, Bob! Listen to you.
Let's
have a ruptured appendix on stage, guys. So the news can get a hold of it. That's how you guys are going to get popular. It's by
take one for the team.
Almost to his death. Bob.
He's not a team player, guys. He's not a team player.
Take one for the team, Chick. Take one for the team. Fall the ground.
He decided to go in hospital for like 3 days, and but he wouldn't just let his appendix burst.
It was a bit selfish, really.
Selfish, isn't it? It's very selfish, isn't it, Tommy?
I'm never letting it go.
Just thinking about himself. That's all. Just thinking about himself. It's how rude.
I'll be hearing about this tonight.
It's okay. We just pleased that we're the ones doing the interviewing, because Tommy interviewed us before we came on air, and well, you were having your prostate massaged, weren't you, Sid?
Yeah. I think
if it's any consolation, it's a very nice prostate. I had to feel myself.
I thought things felt kind of funny.
I can top it, right? When I woke up from the operation, my bladder didn't wake up. That's the thing. I didn't think that was a thing. I was just like, fuck, I can't piss. What's going on? So they shove a pipe up like some.
Like a catheter up. Oh my God! This could turn into a horror story. So they
that was bad.
What
And you know,
the
3 days later when they take it out, you're stone cold sober. You know, they don't give you anything for that. They just
Yeah.
yank
That's
it out.
That's scarier than the Wolfman.
Oh my God.
Just
Just the thought. Just the thought of it getting put. Wait 1 second.
You know the best bit, right? Is that
Jesus.
once they got it in, it wasn't working, and they said to me, "You need to relax so it'll work."
Relax.
Relax.
I'll be like, relax. What the fuck you relax?
Oh,
yeah,
still.
how do you relax with that? Eh?
What the fuck?
Especially when the band's standing around getting some footage for Facebook.
They said the doctor said relax. I'd be like this right here. I'll be like this. What? What do you mean relax? No, I'll be like this guy right here. This guy right here. What?
Are you sober now?
No, yeah.
You're not sticking shit in my penis.
Are you sober now?
No, yeah.
That's how nervous I would be during that when they said that. What are you getting ready to do?
Well, that's the problem. I was sober as well. They give you nothing. They give you this gel. Goes.
Rub this on your cock.
Let's lube it up before we start putting this thing in here real quick. Let me get the lube. Let me get the lube on my hands real quick. And
Open up and say, ah.
Let's massage this thing, but make it real nice and calm. And then we'll insert this thing in the pee hole.
Open up and show me your tongue.
Dude, I feel really bad for you, man. I really do. I'm glad you're better, but damn, what a horror story.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, I sort of do.
Yeah, it's kind of. I'm kind of sitting here thinking as well. Wouldn't it be best if they just sent the most ugly nurse in to do that job, just so you don't get yourself too excited while it's going on and all.
I'll be like, don't be touching. I'll be like this.
I'm sorry. I don't think pipes up your cock makes anyone excited.
Don't stick that thing there. What the hell are you doing? It don't go there.
People pay for that sort of thing sometimes,
That don't belong there.
Is that in your Discovery app? Is it?
I find all kinds of crazy things. How the hell can you relax? Paula says. Good question, Paula.
I was asking myself the same thing.
Being like, what the fuck you mean relax? I mean, what? Here, let's lube them up. We got the lube here. Jesus, fuck you out of your mind.
See, Craig knows.
That came extra from the promotion company. That came from Forge. All that extra stuff as far as the penis probing, all courtesy to Forge.
Send the bill to Forge.
Craig's from Forge. Craig owns the Forge Music Group, and we just send him the bill at the end of the day.
He's our boss.
And that goes on the bill. So he paid for it. I hope he realizes that as well.
A penis straw. What have we got? What have we done?
It was coming out. I wasn't sucking things in.
It's more like
this is not like your normal show anyway, but man, fuck, we went to penis probing. Penis probing. I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't.
We've had all sorts, haven't we? Werewolves.
That's what I was saying.
So how'd you guys come up with the name Bad Actress?
That's a trick question. He's the one.
No, that was we couldn't actually remember for a while because I came up with the name before. We were called Air Raid for like a year or something.
Something like that.
2 years. 2 years. We started in 2015 under the name Air Raid, and that was 2 years.
And then
we changed the name.
Yeah, and then.
Oh my god. I've actually got tears coming out of my eyes for it.
What have we done on this show?
I don't know. I mean, we've only just narrowly avoided one Facebook ban. You never know.
Apparently, I'm looking for another one. Apparently, because now
Well, that's it.
they're going to see the comments go penises. What the fuck? Penis probing. What's penis probing? This band's called Bad Actress, not Penis Probes.
Maybe
We're really going into the gutter with this one.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
So how do you go about writing a track then, guys? Who's the main lyric writer and music writers in the band?
Well, Tommy, you've written some funky stuff, haven't you?
I think all together, out of all of our released music, I've written I've written 2 songs. So
I thought you'd written tons of them.
no, I've written 2 full songs and I've written some lyrics for other songs, but Chick's the main songwriter. I just give him my stamp of approval when he brings it to me, and then
Well,
we go
I'd
and record
probably
it.
get all my ideas from Tommy then.
Well, you aren't very original. We know that much. No, it's just mainly between me and Chick, really. You'll get. I don't write all the fucking ballads.
are you a romantic, Tommy? Are you a romantic, Tommy?
I am, but not when it comes to my music. That's,
I think Craig just busted you.
He's lying. He knows he is.
I don't know. Look, Tommy writes all the ballads.
I do fucking know. Nah, it's mainly just Chick, really. He's actually written 1 ballad. And we probably will get round to playing it live, but I'm just not looking forward to it. I'll say it.
Wouldn't that be kind of ironic that ballads brings the chicks and the ballads are written by a chick?
Well, that's the catch. Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah, the Ballad of the Penis Probe.
It's just me screaming. You recorded it.
Just
But
an
here
audio.
it goes.
Wait till you see the music video.
Oh, no.
Tool ain't got nothing on these motherfuckers right here. Tommy loves a good power ballad.
No, I don't.
So is it Stillheart? Is it Poison? Everyone else has its Thorn, Tommy. Which one is it?
I don't like
Nobody's
any of these
Fool by
songs.
Cinderella?
I've not heard that one.
Or is it High Enough by Damn Yankees?
Not heard that one.
Oh, you never heard of Damn Yankees?
No.
I'm going to educate you 80s fellas then, huh?
You're gonna have to.
That's like a super group from the 80s. That's had Ted Nugent in it, had the buddies, the guys from Styx, Foreigner. It was like a mega group in the 80s. Damn Yankees. High Enough. That's a classic ballad. Hey, Tommy, I'm on your side, buddy. I have a certain affection for ballads myself.
Oh well, there you go. Just
I
don't
think you're
fucking.
on his
Don't
side
let
then.
Craig bully you like that.
I'm always the one that gets bullied anyway, so fuck him.
So, do you guys have any like albums out, EPs or anything like that? Or you guys, how do you guys, what are you guys up to? What's going on in you guys in your world?
Louis, you answer it.
I'll answer it. We just released a brand new EP on last Friday.
Why am I so behind on everything?
A week ago, called Red Hot, the title track, which is the music video we just had a wee watch of.
Hey.
Why am I late on everything?
You've heard most of it.
Have I?
I hope so. Otherwise, you haven't been listening to my radio show.
I don't listen to your radio.
I don't know.
Why
What
would I listen to you? Why would I listen to you? I got to listen to you 3-4 times out the fucking week.
What a slack ass.
Radio too.
Yeah? What a slack ass. Mind you, it would be after you sort of had your prostate probed, wouldn't you?
Blame that on Tommy. He's the one who made me do it.
Well, that's true.
I care about it. It's a passion of mine. One day I'll come out of the music business and I'll start my own prostate parlor.
It's his calling. Anybody over 40, Tommy's the guy to go to for a prostate exam. Over 40, make sure he lubes because he didn't lube me. I'm pretty upset about that, by the way.
I'm not age prejudiced. If you have a prostate, I'm sticking my finger at it.
Well, at least next time you can lube it.
I don't care what you say.
Come see him at the merch table after any show.
Thank you for buying. That's his stamp of approval. 2 fingers or 3?
Whole fist.
Fuck.
But I really need to love you that much to give you a full
This
fist. So.
got serious. Hang
Hey,
on a minute.
you would love him if you saw his shower scene.
Oh,
No, you
Jesus.
Bob. Don't be a dick, Bob.
It's my job. That's part of what I do.
Let's play another video of these guys, shall we?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah.
Because our interview is really totally went to shit. We went from fucking asshole prostates, the balls, the penises being probed.
To the Wolfman.
And Wolf, we have not really got to interview the band. I mean, at least where everybody's getting to hang out with them and meet them. But we're not doing any kind of serious interviewing at all, are we?
Yeah, just wait till we do the next interview with somebody and they go on there. And Tommy will be saying beforehand, what sort of questions are you going to be asking us? Because the next lot, they talked about asses and tubes being stuck up penises. And
Can we please get a poll going of what you would rather have probed? Because I think it's now pretty open conversation, you know.
Well, I mean, it's kind of your fault for bringing it up.
Well, because I've not had the prostate.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, you're the one that told. I mean, I like the story. It's been an entertaining topic of the show. We're talking about chick's penis.
We're talking about your prostate getting probed.
Well, I mean, with chick's penis. What the fuck is going on?
I was about to say we should bring the two together and see what happens.
I'm playing a fucking video.
You sober now?
No, yeah.
Fuck's sakes! All right, so we're going. This is why does Ozzy every time I see that makes me cry? I mean, does anybody ever know this guy's sober? Is he? Because he always talks like that.
It's just because he's English, isn't it?
I don't think he is sober ever.
The only time he's ever legible is when he sings, isn't it? So
that's it. What else do you need?
Is it really him?
They just freeze.
Could be Sharon.
All right, well, this is Bad Actors, everybody. This is their lyric video for Hellbound. We'll be right back, guys.
Cool stuff. Great song.
Yeah, that was a good song.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
My girlfriend just
Guitar.
commented how dodgy our conversation was in the other room. I just went to the toilet and then she just said something about me. Found it weird how I was talking about giving underage kids prostate exams. I was like, that's not what was said at all. That's what
Whoops.
Hey, I tell you what, I've just spotted something in the chat that's really caught my interest, and it's from Craig again. You know, he's giving out all the secrets there, saying that Chick, Louis, and Vinny, all brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Well, they're all cunts, so that's.
And we're just now getting this information.
No, well, you know, it's. Is this the foundation of the band then, of where it all started? Was it sort of like, you know,
You would think
aiming for the Jackson 5, but, you know.
it's actually Vinny wasn't in the band. He wasn't back in the day, you know.
He wasn't invited to join, is what they're saying.
He was.
We were out of options, so
We were looking for a singer. Me, Louis, and Vinny had an old band, like a punk band, before this, and we were looking for a singer for this band, and he just went, "Oh, I'll do it." And I thought he was joking, and I was like, "Nah, fuck that."
no, you're all right.
I like his voice. I like his
No,
voice.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
definitely
so did we
on board.
when we heard it. You know, when he jammed us, it was like, "Oh, fucking hey, you know, go for it then."
So he's your brother, but you never heard him sing until he sort of like joined the band, you know.
No, I'd heard him sing because we were playing in that punk band with him. I just hadn't heard him sing this kind of stuff, so I didn't.
Yeah, it's very different to the way he used to sing in the old band.
So
right, because he's got a very distinctive voice, hasn't he? I think so.
I think so too. It reminds me of this band called Jet. The band, you guys overall remind me of this band called Jet. I don't know if you guys have heard of them here. I know they was really popular here in the United States.
Are they the band that do that song, I'm Gonna Be Your Girl or something?
Yeah, that's it. You guys remind me a lot of them. And the vocals remind me a lot of the singer from that band. I mean, and I mean that as a complete compliment because they kind of do this kind of the same thing that you guys are doing. And I know it wasn't intentional that you guys sound similar, but I dig this last song, Hellbound. I definitely dig the Red Hot. It's just fun to listen to, and the guitar work, Chick, is fucking amazing for being so young. We know somebody else, Michael, Katya McCarb's boyfriend, who is like 22, 23 years old, and plays just like you, Chick. I mean, just amazing guitar work. So bravo to you. How long have you?
Cheers.
Hey up! He's got stuck.
Oh.
That or he's being done in by a werewolf.
That means that another finger is up his prostate.
It could be. Probably Buzz Lightyear, because he's had that problem before.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh,
hello there.
Sorry.
You look like you were just about to ask a sensible question and all.
I was asking Chick how long his guitar work is so good. And how old are you, Chick? How old are you?
I'm 20, just turned 20.
So to be so talented as you are at such a young age, how long have you been playing? Is it always like, was you start doing it like when you were 7 years old? Did you have like a Chinese family that was like training you from birth on up to become a guitar prodigy?
This is my Chinese family. No, I hated guitar. I think Vinny played guitar when we were little, and he had like a little 3/4 size guitar. I learned, you know that Scottish song "Donald, Where's Your Trousers"?
Yeah.
So that was what we all just learned that song.
Even I could play that one.
Yeah.
and he's the drummer.
I can't do much.
Well, I was the drummer. That was I hate the guitar, so I started playing drums instead when I was like 7. And then that's how I met Tommy, because I tried out for one of his bands when their drummer was leaving, who's now the bassist in our band.
Yeah.
So it's all just, you know.
And Tommy thought he was shy.
But Tommy hated my drumming. He thought
I did. Yeah, I really did.
And then a while later, he broke his face.
Yeah.
He broke his face.
In
It
another
was a
band.
Wolfman attack.
I wish it was the fucking Wolfman attack. I'd probably get more respect that way. I just got really rars drunk one night and fell on my face in a hotel room, and then I broke my jaw. So yeah.
So that was when he was playing with his next band. So he couldn't do a show, and he was playing guitar. So the drummer, who's now our bassist, went on guitar, and I filled in on drums, and he hated it again. So
I didn't hate you filling in for that band. I didn't mind that because I wasn't there. Maybe you were shite, but
okay.
Well, it's interesting because you guys have all kind of swapped instruments then, right? So you guys haven't been playing what you guys are playing now for very long. I mean, right? I mean, what, 5, 6, 7 years maybe?
well, I've been playing guitar since I was like 13, so I've always done guitar. I've never done drums.
Oh, you've never switched anything around. Okay, Tommy.
No, I've always just been guitar. Louis, he's always been drums.
I've been playing drums. Well, Chick taught me my first beat when I was about 5.
And you played it better than him, I'm sure.
I was
So at the end of the day, this was kind of sort of like Chick's dream then, right? He was the one like at an early age, like was you like as young, like I'm going to be a star, I'm going to be like a rock star Chick mentality, and then you kind of forced it on your brothers as, hey, you guys are going to do this shit too?
No, he wanted to be a policeman.
I wanted to be a policeman, actually. Yeah, that was my dream.
Then what was the change?
Fuck the police. No, we were but my dad was really into AC/DC and the Doors, and he had like old videotapes, so we would watch them and get really into it. It was actually Vinny was probably into that kind of thing before me, but we were all into it from like the age of 3 or something. And then I was like, probably a bit better than being a policeman. So
It's a lot funner.
yeah.
Well, I like what you guys do live. I watched some of the video footage that when Tina went live at the shows last weekend. I really enjoyed what all of you guys do on stage. I think I commend you guys for owning the stage because a lot of bands don't do that. A lot of bands will stay where their microphone's at. They won't move around much. They don't kind of interact with the crowd they're watching. And I always watch you guys, and you guys own the stage. You guys perform. You guys are entertainers, and that's a lot. And that's when people go see shows. That's what they want to see. They want to be entertained. They don't want to see a band just. Bands sound great when they're fast, heavy. They got talent. But when you go to a live show, for me, it's like this is boring because you guys gonna have to stand there and spend an hour of the show standing in one spot because you got to think majority of the time of what you're fucking playing. With bands like you guys, and you're going on stage and you guys are talented, but you guys actually perform and entertain the crowd. So I commend you guys on that.
Thanks, man.
Thanks very much. Really
I think that's what we always kind of strive for, isn't it? Really, I mean, we're there to entertain.
Being the bands we were into, that's what they did, and it's that kind of thing of if a band's not doing anything different live, then you can just stay home and listen to them.
If you're not going mental, you're not doing it right. So
and it's funny when you watch the videos for like Red Hot, you guys are having a blast. You guys look like you guys are enjoying what you're doing, and that transforms onto the stage as well. You guys can tell that you guys really enjoy playing the music, and you guys enjoy what you're doing, and that says a lot because a lot of bands out there are just doing it because they're trying to make a paycheck. Oh, we got another album, and we need to come out with like the big bands. The bigger bands, the bigger you get. The lazier
they're in the wrong industry for that.
They're in the wrong business. So they should have been a prostate examiner.
big bucks there, I'm telling you.
You have better luck finding the Wolfman than a paycheck in this industry.
That's a bit.
It has become a lot harder nowadays to make a living at doing music. It is, and it's sad that it's changed. The climate of the music industry has changed so much throughout the years that it's hard for a talented band like you guys yourselves to make a living doing this full time. Because could you imagine back in the 80s, you guys would fit in perfect, and you guys would be boom, just like that. You guys be doing shows with, other big 80s bands. But now it's like it's so much harder to get out there, and I don't really get it. It's just so much harder now for these bands like you guys to make a dime at it.
Yeah. Do you think that the nurse in the hospital would have been a bit more gentle with you, chick, when you said, "Hey, be careful of the tackle, I'm a rock star," than if you'd have went in and said, "Be careful of the tackle, I'm a policeman"?
I don't know. The policemen have quite a lot of power, so.
But do they have the power? But do they hold the power as? Let's think about this, chick. A cop holds a certain amount of power, okay, but it's a sort of a power that brings fear to somebody. When you get pulled over by a police officer, you're nervous, you're scared. When you're performing in front of a band and you're commanding the audience, that's a different kind of a authority. You know what I mean? And when you go out there and you're playing the guitar and you're slinging that hair around and you're performing when you're doing your solos, that's owning the stage. That's commanding the audience and you're engaging everybody. It's a different kind of an authority. You have to own your shit if you're gonna get out there and do what you're doing, right?
Yeah, I think like what you were saying before about how it's harder now is that you have to be passionate about it. It has to be what you want to do. And we do. We love it. That's why we do it, because we have a great time doing it. And it's great when you have an audience of people who love it as well. You just got a room full of music lovers.
That's what you need.
You deserve to be a star. These are nice little comments to be reading here, guys. Well said, Sid. Yes. Hey, we got here another comment. And they do own the stage. I know. I watched them perform. So Tina, thank you for taking the video footage, those live footage, because I was tuning in when she was doing it. I was like, these guys are really good. You guys really, it's just a breath of fresh air. For me, growing up in the 80s and seeing kids like yourself, I'm saying kids lightly. You guys are men, but seeing your generation keeping that spirit alive, it's for me, it's amazing to see. It really is.
Thank you, man. That means a lot. That's that's kind of what we're going for, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah.
Well, you have to call it as you see it. You know what I mean? Because you're right. It is a dying scene. The 80s music was good for a decade, and then grunge came in and it was gone. And everybody kind of steered away from the hairspray and the tight jeans and scarves on stands. But they tend to forget that, yeah, sure, they had all that shit on, but at the end of the day, it was still the music that the audience related to. Yeah. They made the music fun. They related to people at that time. And you guys are hitting that same lane. You know what I mean? Your music hits that same lane, and I think it's going to resonate with a lot of people. Just a matter of time.
Yeah, thank you very much, man. Thank you.
Taryn says she loves you guys with the ghost. Does that ghost look like it's got a black eye, doesn't it? Has it got an eye patch?
I don't know, but it's definitely got a prostate that I need to examine.
That's what my face looked like after the prostate.
I can't help but look behind. I was just going to say, chick, I can't help but look behind you on that wall and see the guitars. How many guitars are you carrying in there?
I got a new one the other day when we were in Chesterfield. Had a custom build by Mark Hilditch. His company Hilditch Guitars. So this is my newest one.
Whip it out.
I was like, yeah, whip it out.
Oh, nice.
Look, careful what you say, chick.
He built that.
That's a nice guitar, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I was thinking the same thing, Bob. And it was custom made for the band, for you, right?
Yeah, that was a custom build, so it was awesome. And he gave it to me. He came along for the show in Chesterfield and gave it to me. So I used it for in the set there, so it was great.
Did you say who made it?
Yeah, Hilditch Guitars it was.
Oh,
yeah.
You said it,
yeah. Well,
excellent.
Badass. I mean, you get presented a guitar, and then at the end of the weekend, you go get your penis probed.
You gotta take the good with the bad. It's a good weekend.
Started off good, ended like shit. Fucking hell, chick. I still feel bad for you. It scars me thinking about it.
It was bad, but I'm kind of glad I've had it. You only have to get your appendix out once, so hopefully
That's
only
true.
time you got. Hopefully you only have to get your penis probed once as well.
And at least people don't remind you.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut because there's other ways to get that penis probed. I'm just not gonna talk about it. I don't want to give the young man any ideas. I don't want to give you any more ideas.
I think you should play another track while you're ahead.
While I'm ahead. How about we got? Let's do. There's Low Down and Dirty. Is that the name of the song?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
First song we ever wrote.
You want to play that one, or we want to do the High Speed Heart Attack? Your choice, fellas. It's your show.
Low Down and Dirty, I say.
Start with Low Down Dirty.
All right, Low Down and Dirty, guys. We'll be right back. This is Bad Actress, and this is Low Down and Dirty.
Take a video of that. Take a video of this. Whoa, look at that. Video of this one. Walking through the street, walking without a beat, going, but I'm going slow. Low down dirty, I'm drunk and thirsty, I'm low, down and dirty. Kicking up a kid, rocking with a fear, reaching the end of the light. Living in the gutter, wishing life was better. I'm about to lose my mind. Low down dirty, low down dirty. I'm drunk and thirsty, I'm
Fucking fun song and a fun video.
Great, wasn't it? And did I notice at the end that you were terming yourself Louis Actress?
A lot of people call me a lot of different things.
He's a shapeshifter. We don't know what to call him.
That was another fantastic track, guys. That really was
Great.
another great track. Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Filmed in the same room.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
filming here as well. Yeah.
And it's, this was one of two first tracks we ever had. One of them we dropped because it was shite, but this is the first song we ever wrote. Chick wrote it.
You're not talking about Too Late for Love, are you?
I am actually, but yeah.
That was a shite song. I'm glad we don't play that
We
anymore.
fucked that off, but yeah.
2-inch revolver.
We had
Too
Yeah,
Late
yeah.
for Love.
All right. I don't know where I got 2-inch revolver.
You're a dirty bastard, you know that. Sorry, Louis, go on.
Right, sorry. I think I was 11 and Chick was 13, and we were jumping up and down on his bed, jamming out to this demo that he recorded of Low Down and Dirty.
Forgot about that.
And that was it. And we were like, right, we're gonna be rock stars after that. Haven't stopped since. So.
We're still playing the same song.
We still play the same song. That's it.
But that's how dreams should start, isn't it? And then you get these songs down. The more you practice, the better you get at them, and they evolve over time, don't they? The quality and everything gets there until it's ingrained.
So that story really happened. You guys was jumping up, down on the bed and came up with
That's
something.
a true story.
See that? I think that's great because we just got a glimpse into what your guys' dream was. And most people, that's what these shows are really about. Not so much the A, B, C, 1, 2, 3 questions you always get, but a little tidbits like that, where the dream, where the vision began. And you as brothers jumping on beds, and next thing you know, we're going to be rock stars.
That was it for us. That was like we recorded. It was just an little 8-track. In fact, I think it was just a guitar riff I recorded.
It was just a guitar riff, and
we had drums
and guitar. And there was no vocals. We were singing the vocals,
but it was
jumping around the room.
For us, that was the sound we were looking for. Something that makes you want to jump around the room. So we just jumped around to everything until it felt right.
The bed was destroyed by the end of it.
Well, I think it's brilliant because, I mean, when I was a similar sort of age, I remember having such dreams, and me and my friends wanting to do the same. The only trouble is we got stuck on the sort of the drink and forgot to learn how to play the instruments. So,
well, at least you not the rock and roll part.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we've sort of got the partying bit down pat, but
certainly done.
I think it's great to hear these stories, because I remember when I was a kid and I was listening to the bands that these guys remind me of. I can remember me being 10, 11 years old in my backyard, pretending like I was performing in front of a crowd of thousands of people, and I was like doing the whole microphone thing, putting it out into the audience. So I can appreciate that because that's where the visions become realities with your imagination and how you see what you see. Like even if it's jumping up on a bed. Maybe these guys seen a crowd of people in front of them and they was performing in front of them. And that's where the dreams begin. That's where it starts. That's the root of it all. And then it grows from right there.
Oh, I can assure you that bed was on the main stage at Download.
I think it's great.
That was how we got into music as well. My dad would put on those videos. We would actually dress up and everything in front of the TV and pretend we were AC/DC, playing in front of the bed.
I used to pretend I was Lars from Metallica.
I remember my dad getting really pissed off at me one morning because he came in and I'd made a fake cigarette out of paper. I was like 4 or 5 and I just seen Phil Rudd and AC/DC playing the drums with a cigarette. And I got a little bit of paper and I was
Well, I'll tell you a little bit of one since you're sharing. When Metallica, I was in my 20s though. I don't know why I fucking decided to do it, but I was I was living with my dad at the time, and Metallica just came out with the Load album. And my dad at this time, it was like 94, 95, so they only had camcorders, nothing like we have now. And I ended up convincing my dad to dress up with me. And we recorded some camcorder video of me playing some wooden spoons, sitting on a recliner on a lazy boy playing air drums, as my dad has a fucking mops handle in his hand, and he's playing the guitar, I'm playing the drums. But I think it's fun when you talk about stories like this because you're hearing where it all began.
Well, that's what it feels like when we play now.
We're just sitting on recliners and playing the mops.
No, it feels like you're jumping about.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Good evening, Wes, and Carly. 1 second, Carly, how are you doing? Good to see you here. And she says, "I hope you're feeling better, chick."
Thanks, Carly. Yeah. We did an interview with them actually, and was it Chesterfield? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just feel.
Good people. Her and Nate.
Yeah.
I love their show. I love what they're doing. I love what the talent that Forge has under their umbrella. We've had a lot of bands from there come on here. We work with a lot of the bands with Forge. And thank you, Forge, for introducing us to bands like Bad Actress, because you guys really are a breath of air in my eyes. With the music scene the way it is, and it's nowadays that you got all these different genres and sounds, and it's good to hear a band that brings me back to my childhood, because that don't happen very often. So you guys are doing great things. I think you guys are fucking brilliant. Really, I think you guys are really destined for great things. I really do.
You're not so bad yourself, Sid.
I try. I try.
I agree, and I think what we should also do is before the show has time to end. Obviously, we mentioned earlier that the new EP was out. How can people get hold of it?
Yeah,
you just go to our website. It's just badactress.net, and it's right there. There's a button. We tried to make it obvious, buy the EP now.
Excellent. So it's all physical copies. It's not just digital.
Yeah, nothing digital. There's 3 singles out: Red Hot, Hellbound, and
No Vacancies
in Hell. So they're all out digital.
I just punched it in the chat room, so when everybody is watching it, they can just type into the website and take it right to it.
Sweet.
And then the whole EP though you can only get on physical at the moment anyway. So
excellent.
Put that on CD. Yeah.
Guys, I appreciate you guys taking your time out this evening and hanging out with us.
No,
it's been fun.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for having us.
I'm sorry it's not your normal radio rock interview that you guys normally probably do, but I don't like those.
No, these are much better.
Have fun.
Loved it.
Absolutely, man.
I'd like to have you guys on again in the near future. Maybe we'll get you guys coming in around October. I know I'm really looking for somebody to show up on our Halloween episode. We're going to do a Halloween show. So maybe we can get you guys to commit sometime in Halloween if you guys ain't busy. Maybe.
Absolutely, yeah.
It involves fancy dress. You have to dress up for it.
Well, the Wolfman might make an appearance.
The Wolfman, we should make a theme here. Yeah.
Oh, he will. He will. I'll just take my shirt off and just expose my hairy chest.
Oh, it's the Wolfman.
Not again.
It's we found him. We found him.
Get his prostate.
That's it. I know that prostate from anywhere. Carly says.
You wanted a picture of Sid's prostate, didn't you? I actually managed to find one.
Look, it's Buzz Lightyear. To infinity and beyond.
Beyond is too far for me, Sid. I'm telling you.
Can we get that for the artwork?
That's the next album cover. It's Bud Lightyear shoved in someone's anus.
Oh.
Wow. Guys, thank you again. We're going to end tonight's show. I'd like to get you guys on again. I think you keep doing what you guys are doing, because I think you guys are fucking phenomenal.
Thanks,
so
man.
Great. I'm so glad you guys came on the show and hung out with us, me and Bob, tonight. Once again, sorry that it wasn't your normal show, but I think it's fun.
No, it was brilliant, man.
And we're going to play one more video to close the show out for everybody. We're going to do the High Speed Heartbreak.
That's the one.
Heartache. Heartbreak. See, it doesn't show me all of the name of the song on my end here, so I'm bad with names too. It's old age. I use that now. So guys, this is what we're going to play. This is Bad Actress with High Speed Heartbreak. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Be sure to check out here right after the show here. We got Nathan Carley's show Sound Pylon here on Inner Demon Radio. Then right after that, House of Pain. So be sure to tune in Inner Demon Radio for all these shows coming on as well. And we'll see you guys next weekend. You guys have a great weekend and enjoy.
Thanks, guys. Good to catch you.
Cheers.
See you later, guys. Thanks for having us.